I am robbing banks, and I will rob the banks. Legitimately. I won't go in and hold them up with this flint gun, because I can't afford this flint gun. It's like clad in gold or something. Hello and welcome back to another series of Plutocracy. It's been a very long time since we've been here, and the game's changed quite a bit. I think it's changed. There's differences now. There's new stuff going on, and we're just going to jump in and play around. Today we are playing as the amazing Robin Banks, and our opponent is the devilish John Griffin. Boo! Yeah, so this is our enemy for the game. We have started in the state of Florida, right down here in this this hangy-offy bit of the USA. Very nice part of the country. Very hot, lots of lakes, very watery as well, but very nice. So we're starting down here. We've not started with a company or anything like that. We've just started with 100k. So we just need to get some cash to begin with. I don't know the best way to do that now. The game's changed, so we're going on an adventure. We're going to try and make some money, and I don't know how. Influence. What's this? Ah, yeah, all of that stuff. Right. Let's start by looking at the good old map and at our state. We've got a bunch of companies here, which I guess we can start to buy shares of, maybe, if that's still a thing. I guess it is. Let's have a look at the dividends. So we want a company that pays a lot of dividends, but we also want a profitable company, right? So 12.8% is pretty darn good. Now here's something that is new in the game. Banks. And they have, I think they've got quite a large market cap, so they're huge companies normally, but maybe not in this case. I got 3 mil there. That's quite a... Yeah, 3 mil. Or maybe that's a very small bank. I wonder if small banks go bankrupt easier than big banks. Do banks go bankrupt? I guess they do. Yeah, but we want a really profitable company to start with. We want to just shove a bunch of funds into a profitable company, hopefully one that pays quite a bit of dividend, maybe that one, and then just get lots of income to start with, because that always seems to be like the best way to do it. This one is a bank, Steelworks Bank, apparently. I don't know, how do I buy shares in this place? I have no shares at the moment. Okay, this is the... Oh, share price is up. Okay. So, yeah, they've added this little feature here where you can go to the stock exchange directly from this page. And I've clicked on something crazy. Let's go back. Right. So they've added this feature here where you can click on the stock exchange from here. Or you can talk directly with people, I suppose, like you always could. But we need to figure out what the best approach is going to be. Normally buying from the stock exchange is easier and cheaper. So the price in the stock exchange is a lot lower than the price that these guys are going to ask. So this might be a good way to go. But we can't infinitely buy from the stock exchange. Once we've bought 10% of the shares in the stock exchange, you can't just keep doing it until you buy the company out. I believe that's the change. You have to go and negotiate with the people. What a humdrum. But yeah, so we can go directly to the stock exchange. Oh, wow, that's all over the place right now. The share price is down. I don't know if it's risky to buy now, but I'm going to put all of my money directly into this bank. And we'll just see what happens. I'll change this to the quarter. Yeah. Change that to the quarter. I'm going to have to increase the speed of the game. We'll go to the fast speed. And I will... Essentially, I'm going to just speed through time. And meet you on the other side when I've got a bit of cash. because otherwise we'll just be waiting around for an entire quarter with nothing going on. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. If any cool events pop up, I'll jump back in, but I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so I think it kind of worked. We did get a bit of money out of it. We're not making a lot of money, so maybe that wasn't the best choice. Maybe shares isn't the way to go. But I'm just going to try and get a bit more cash, and then maybe we can look at other ways of making money. I think maybe we can. I don't know if we can start voting for stuff. Can we vote for a big building? Would people want a big building? Yes, they do. Great. So now there's a big building being built. Try saying that 3 times as fast. We can suggest that they put a bunch more workers in. That should increase the amount of money we start getting paid. Can I just like shift click? I can. Let's see. Everyone in favour? Yeah, come on then. Yes, most people in favour. Jobs are good done. So that's increased the amount of money we're going to get. Our dividends are already really high. The work plan. We can vote to increase the work plan. Probably should have done all of this at the beginning of the last month. And the research. Let's vote to decrease research spending. And see if they'll go for that. Which they will. Okay, so that's taken up the monthly income quite substantially. Let's have a look at the share price here, and it should have taken a bit of a fall, but it's taken a jump. Let's wait and see if this takes a drop. Okay, share price has just taken a tumble, so I want to buy. I mean, admittedly, not very many, but I'm going to buy shares at this particular price, and we'll see what happens. So, you look at our history. 2,000 shares at 42.8, and then 49 at 47.1. So we just need to keep an eye on this and see how the bank performs over time. This probably isn't the best way of making money, but let's just stick with it and see how it goes. Okay, share price taking another dip. Let's just buy and continue. At this point, I'm slightly worried that my strategy is a bad one, because every time the quarter ends, I lose a bunch of money. Or at least the bank loses a bunch of money in terms of the share price. So that could be a bad thing, because it just seems to be continuously falling. I guess it's falling towards its original price, so it might be okay. But we'll just keep going. And watch the money roll in. Well, that's not fair. Share price jumped. I was expecting a dip again so that I could buy more lovely shares at a discount, but that didn't happen. Can I go there? Yeah, there we go. So 9.74 owned in the stock exchange. Yeah, it's shocking. In the stock exchange at the moment. I don't think I'm going to get a better price by talking to one of these guys, to be fair, because I have got terrible stats. I'm not renowned at all. There are some candelabra for £30,000. No, thank you. There are a bunch of things going on here. What I think I need to do is, if skills work the same, I need to start improving my skills as well. So finances would decrease the amount we pay in maintenance, which would be nice. There's management stuff, personnel stuff, bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is one of the ones that I think we probably want to go for quickly, because the amount of tax we pay is, I mean, it's not huge, but it has a definite effect on our ability to continue. What's other are our living expenses. We've got an expensive tastes, but yeah, our taxes that we pay, they're a big deal. They are a big deal. Maybe not so much Florida. I don't know if this is high or not. But yeah, we're paying 2.69 in tax at the moment, and I could always do with reducing tax. So we need to start earning stars or skill points, I suppose. Whoa, hello. What's this? This is the achievement page, is it? So this is how long we've got left. Okay guys, well apparently we've got until 1st of January 1890 to become the richest person. So that's fun. Maybe my approach isn't the best, but we'll see. But yeah, over to achievements, which is what I really wanted. Yeah, so there's a bunch of achievements here that we should be able to get just by doing bits and pieces, and there's some that we can get a bit easier than others. Oh, come on, achievements. Personal achievements. So, we can buy luxuries. As you can see from this, the luxuries are maybe a bit expensive for us at the moment. We can negotiate with people. So I could just start negotiating and buying like I just need 5 negotiations to get my first star, and that could literally be like single share purchases. At least I think. So I might pay over the odds for like 5 shares, but that would give me an extra star, which would then allow me to unlock the tax discount. So it seems like a good idea for me to maybe do some negotiations, just to wet my whistle a bit, get my first star. And then you get additional stars for doing all of these other things as well. Completing ambitions, that might be an easy one to do. We just need to loan out some money to people, which we may or may not get back. But again, maybe that's one to go for. Wishmaster, I'm not sure. I think maybe we'll do some negotiations to try and get our first star. So let's go back to here. And do we just want to keep doing it at the same place? Do we want to buy some of Morgan Brothers while they're on strike? Will they recover from the strike? There was a bug in the game a couple of builds back where strikes were catastrophic, and you just did not recover from a strike, which makes me really hesitant to go and buy shares in a company that's striking. But the discount you get, way too good. It doesn't look like they're on the stock exchange either, which is interesting. And we've got somebody here who is desperate to sell. So they would be a good person to potentially buy the shares off. But we are rubbish at negotiating, we have to remember. We are rubbish at negotiating. But I think we'll negotiate with this person. Okay, for myself. And do I just want to buy as many as I can? It's a very small amount. Let's start the negotiation. Now I haven't seen this in a while. So this is the share price in the stock market, I assume. I'm going to compromise and see if she'll meet me. Yeah, so now she's selling below that. Can I compromise again without making her angry? Come on. Yes, and I'm quite happy with this price, so I'm going to. I've got no other option anyway. I have to agree or quit. I'm going to agree. Cool. Yes, we've achieved a buy of stock from Ava King at a 13% discount. So I think that's pretty good. I think that is absolutely fine. And we've diversified as well. That's the first time we've bought stock in a different company. It's our first deal. I was going to do 5 really small deals, but I'll just do one for now, and then I'll get a bit more. Look at this guy. He's hitting the road, the railroad, of course. But he's I wonder how strong he is. How can I see my rival? He'll be in the people bit, right? Right, so I think the way to do it is for me to click on my communications thing here, and there he is. He's currently got maybe more wealth? I don't know, is that more wealth than me? What have I got? I've got a wealth of 125k, an income of 4.92k, and he's got an income of 129k and a balance of plus 13.6k. So he is doing a fair bit better than us at the moment. So I will ignore that and pretend it didn't happen and get some more money and see what I can do to rectify the situation. Potentially one thing I could do is sell a bunch of shares in Morgan Brothers, which I think is the place that I've just bought. Yeah. The oil place. I can sell shares in that to this guy for 17.6, which is a lot more than I paid. So I can agree to that and then instantly just make some money. So that was fun. That was a nice little flutter in the oil business. Let's get back into banking though, because robbing banks. Oh yeah, that's where I'm going with for this character. I am robbing banks, and I will rob the banks legitimately. I won't go in and hold them up with this flint gun, because I can't afford this flint gun. It's like clad in gold or something. Yeah, I'm robbing banks, and that is what I intend to do. I will rob the banks of their riches and give them all to me eventually, when I get rid of all of these other people. Let's go back to all these people are going to charge me so much. Let's now this is the cost of me actually chatting to them, I think, and they are going to charge me more than I want. But if I just try and do some small deals, so this is like a 1 share deal, and I'm just gonna buy it outright, and hopefully that counts as a negotiation. Let's check that. It does, yeah. So let's just do that a couple of times, and then we'll get our star. That was a very roundabout way of getting to this page. I'm only able to talk to this person once, aren't I? Can I wait a bit? Will this guy become available again? Yeah. Let's do another deal. He's just like the cheapest person for me to buy things from at the moment. I'm not even negotiating. I'm paying well over the odds for these shares. How long are you going to take? Going to be quick? Yeah, there you go. Right. What's your ambition? You want to buy shares? Well, I don't have these. Sorry. Okay. He's probably like, dude, why are you buying 1 share at a time? I'm gonna just negotiate with you first. Just see what you say. Would you like to compromise, sir? He doesn't want to compromise. Fine, I'll just pay whatever. It would have been cheaper for me to just buy it outright. Right, let's wait. Oh, there's something for sale here. A cigar. I can't afford it. I'm too poor to buy this Illuminati cigar. Maybe in the future. Oh, we had a bunch of money come in. That's fine. That's cool. I would have liked to have spent my money before the quarter ended, so that it was invested. What would you like? 51. Oh, that's tempting. 51 pounds. Dollars. 51 currency. What have I bought them at? Trouble is, I really want to stay in the bank, really. Oh look, the big building's almost finished. So I'm assuming that the share price is going to jump pretty soon, because there's going to be a bunch of extra money. So she is offering me more, I believe. So the ask price is 45.1. She's offering me 51.2. So I can agree to these, and then I'm just gonna immediately buy them back in the stock exchange for less money. Marginal gains with that one. Marginal gains. I have no more money to negotiate now because I jumped the gun a bit on that one. But I only need to do one more negotiation, so I'll wait for some cash to come in and then I'll do a negotiation. Okay, there's some cash. Right, let's negotiate. Who wants to negotiate? Hey you, look, the share price has jumped, just like I thought. Let's have a look. Management, what's going on? Hey guys, I think we need to expand the company. Oh yes, everyone agrees with me. Right, what else can we do? Let's get a bunch more workers, please. Shift click. There we go. Let's get more workers. I want more money. Everybody is going to love this. Barely, but it did pass, so that's good. Very nice indeed. We're now making 10k from this. I'm not going to mess with anything else. What about the worker rate though? Worker rate does increase revenue, so let's see if they vote for this. Or not. I'm not going to do that because I think I'll lose all of my clout if they don't vote for it. Right, okay. I don't want to change CEO. I don't want to... What? Lending? I can take a loan now? This is new. What's the... Oh. Could I take a loan out with the bank and then... Oh, that's a lot of money to pay back each month though. So that would be a bad idea. I'm not that rich. Okay, this is something to think about. I will come back to the bank later and have a look at that. Loans. 8.3%. I don't know if that's good. Don't know if that's good. Would it be better at other banks? What about you? Can you not take a loan unless you're a shareholder? Could I... Right, this is a bit left field. Could I get a loan in this bank, like a massive loan, and then make the bank go bankrupt by mismanagement and keep the money that I've borrowed as an individual? Maybe that's something to look into. Guys, in the comments, if you know that you can bankrupt a bank that you've just taken a bunch of money from, then let me know. Because that might be something that we try out at some point, because that would be an interesting little loophole. Right, okay, back on track. We need to negotiate. So I'm going to negotiate with this guy, and I'm just gonna, whatever you want, I'm just gonna pay it. I'm just gonna pay it. Done. And there's our achievement. So this is what I wanted before. I wanted to conduct negotiations, 5 of them. The next one we need 50, which is an awful lot more, but that gives us our first star, which takes us to this good old bookcase. I'm never sure where the best place to put it first is. I have a feeling diplomacy is good, but I do want to cut back on the amount of tax I'm paying, because that tax is now up to 4.98k, because we are bringing in 17.8 in shares, but almost 5k in tax. That's quite a lot. So I think let's get back to the bookcase. I think we need to invest in bookkeeping and reduce the amount of tax we pay. So I think that'll just be better. I mean, it's marginal. But we went over 11k before, so I guess that's good. What else can we do though to get more stars and pay less tax? Because that's what I'm interested in right now. So let's have a look at our achievements again. And I think the other one was Wishmaker, by completing ambitions. So let's go to the person search. Let's look at people that are available, so people in our state. I didn't want to press that. Yes, people that are in the state we're in, so Florida. Then we're looking for people whose ambitions we can do. And Is that nobody right now? What's this one? I want to acquire shares in a bank. Oh, this is if we sell shares in our bank. Yeah, I don't want to do that yet. So the thing that I'm thinking about is if we save some money up, we might be able to do loans. So if I'll get rid of these things here. I'm only really looking at loans, doable ambitions. So there's people here that have ambition, but they're asking for a lot more money than I can give. I wonder if I could borrow money from the bank and then lend it out to people, like proper loan sharky. That's a huge amount of money that guy wants to borrow. Yeah, so maybe this isn't going to be doable for a bit. Yeah, I mean that's a 28k, so that'll be a couple of turns. But yeah, okay, so I think this isn't doable now. So we'll just have to make do with our tax break that we've just got and just buy more shares. Buy more shares in the bank that have jumped up in price. Oh jeez. Is that going to go down at all? Come on, fall a bit. Not so much. Right. Oh. I think that's the best I'm going to get, right? I'm just going to buy, and then I'll jump back in when I've got more cash. We've got this offer again. It's just the same person. 54.2. And the current share price is 51.9. The current ask price, 51.9. So we can just do this again. It feels weird, but I'm going to keep doing it. If that option's available, I'm going to keep doing it. Right, let's get some moolah. Ooh, ooh. Oh, cigars. I could sink some money into cigars if I can afford them. Yes. I paid a bit over the odds for them, but I'm more renowned now, and I have some cigars. I've started collecting collectibles. That sounds weird, collecting collectibles, but I have got them. What's going on? The bank has expanded. Hooray! We have workers. The dividend size went down. Did it? I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Give me my dividends. I want more. They got loads of reserves, right? 1.5 million reserve. Yeah, everything's fine. We're not going to go. This bank isn't going to go bankrupt anytime soon. But I did spend a lot of money on cigars there, so I do need to get some more cash. So yes, let's do that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. Okay, so we've got an event pop up. I don't like events. It always ends up badly for me in one way or another, and I think this one, basically, I have to bid money to not lose reputation. So I'm going to have to do that, and there's a chance it won't work, but luckily it did. So there's a bunch of money gone. Okay, a bit of money back. Let's have a look. Oh, and there's a big dip. We call that the Big Dipper. What's going on here? 138,000 for a coin. That's a very expensive coin. Okay, let's buy more. I'm just going to keep doing it. Rinse and repeat. Just buy. It's happened again. 56.4. I'm going to sell, and I'm going to buy. Well, share price is up again. Let's have a look. What's going on at the bank, please? Tell me. I don't want to look at that one. I only want to look at stuff that I've got shares in. Okay. History. So what are we on? So yeah, I bought 2,000. Yeah, sold 1,873 for 56.4. and then bought 2,127 for 49.6. So we are slowly but surely increasing our shares, which is absolutely fantastic. I think this is the average price that we've paid, and we've got almost £200,000 worth of shares now, which isn't too bad. Remembering we started with only £100,000, we've almost doubled our money. Almost, not quite. Okie dokes. Let's have a peek in here. So we are starting to run low on what we can get from the stock exchange. Although I guess we started at like 10, so we've still got a bit of wiggle room. I think this is the guy we just sold to. Can't speak to this person because we do not have the required reputation, or this person, but we can speak to other people in this bank if we really want to. I think everything is generally going well though. Let's see if we can influence anything else here. That'll increase revenue by quite a bit. So let's do that. Approved. And what about worker rate? I mean, I don't feel like people will go for this. No. And it says it'll decrease net income, which is interesting because when you... Hang on. Ah, right. Okay, so if I do that, net income goes down. Right. We'll leave that how it is then. Yeah, whereas if we take away workers, it does reduce the net income. Fascinating. Okay, so we can't really play around with this anymore. Bank's looking great in terms of cash reserves. Loads of money. Loads of money. Alright, so let's just buy more shares from the stock exchange. I'm going to wait a little bit and see if the share price drops below 50. Or I'll sell the shares. I don't know where that voice came from. I'll sell the shares to this person for $62. Yeah. So market price 52.1. The ask price is 53.8, and she is offering me 62. I mean, I have to do it. I see no negative to doing that. Oh dear. There is a scandal. You have heard rumours that the local newspaper of the state is going to publish an article degenerating you, which will turn the population against you. What will you do? I can ignore the rumours and lose reputation. I don't think I can afford to lose reputation. Or I can bribe the editor with money I don't have. I'm probably going to the red. So I'm going to bribe the editor with money I don't have. See what happens. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Let's see if I make that money back, or if I go bankrupt. I don't know what happens in this situation. Well, it looks like I made my money back. I'm gonna keep hold of my money until closer to the end of the quarter, just in case another event comes up, and then see what happens. What's happening here? Preventing a strike. Now, the CEO was able to prevent a strike. Well done. Jolly good show. I always believed in you, Ryan. Oh, it looks like a big building is going to get built. And that'll shoot the share price up. So I probably want to buy before that happens. So I will just buy now. Well, that's at 52.3. I think it increases the share price anyway. It always used to. Let's see what happens. So that goes to the end. Company expansion has happened, and then share price jumps up. Yeah, absolutely the right move. Right, let's get more moolah in here. See, this one doesn't look like such a good deal because that's 52.2, and the current share price is what? Yeah, yes, that's a no. That's a no from me. That's a no, thank you. Wow, would you look at that? Share price up to $60. This bank's doing something good. It really is. Where are we? How much do we own? We own less than a percentage of the bank. Oh boy. But I don't know. It feels like it's slowly helping us make money. You know, we're slowly getting there, bit by bit, bit by bit by bit by bit. Right. Can I do any of these ambitions? No. Okay. So we can't be a loan shark. We know that much. Do I try and buy like other industries? Or should I just stick to the bank? I kind of feel like I should stick to the bank. It sounds stupid, but I have a lot of faith in this bank. I've received an invitation from Aston Hall to a social event. The cover letter also mentions that the police chief, David Sanchez, of the state of Florida, also promised to find time to attend. Yeah, so I can go alone and maybe make friends with the police chief, or I could just say I haven't got time and people won't care or they'll be deeply offended. Who is this guy? Why should I care about him? He is just some random investor. Then again, free lunch. So let's see if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, it's a good thing. Oh, me and the police chief, we made a good couple of jokes. We had a nice polite conversation, and we are now friends. Well, not quite friends, but we're close to being friends. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Right, so Florida, that's where we are. If we go to the state legislature, is it in here? Is it in this bit? It's in this bit. Here's David Sanchez. He's locked at the moment. Let's find out about him. He's got an ambition. He wants to purchase oil shares in California. Okay. Alright, well, I'm not going to do that, mate. It's like, we can be friends, but I'm not going to go across the country for you. What's this? A Colt Navy? No, we're not getting one of those. Right, let's, Cook and Partners. Are you going to die? You're losing a lot of money. You're losing an awful lot of money. What's the most profitable? Mark Inc. Hello, Mark Inc. You've had a dip in share price. Maybe it's time to diversify. 25% of their shares in the stock market. Share price down. Maybe I'll just go in on here. Or I just buy more shares in the Steelworks Bank. I'm going to wait. Let's see if this drops down to below 61. I'm tempted to buy this head of a rhinoceros, but I'm going to say no right now. 60.7. Go on, let's do it. Let's risk it for a biscuit. Okay, still a reasonable price, nothing crazy going on. There is a horse for sale, but we cannot buy it because it's way too expensive for us. Let's check in on our opponent and see how bad we're doing. So, yes. Oh wow, our wealth is 322k, so our wealth is actually better than our opponent's, but monthly income, the opponent is doing better. So, we're gonna have to just ride it out and see. Oh no! Oh, the chief of police, we were like making friends with you, weren't we? Or is this a different guy? What does he want? He wants a bribe. Oh my. And if we don't bribe him, we're out of business for a quarter. So hang on. We can lose a reputation and be suspended for a quarter. I can't not make money for a quarter. I'm gonna have to give the police chief $3 grand. This is corruption. Sometimes you have to pay money and grease the palms of business. What do you want? Right, you wanna buy my shares. Alright, let's have a look. How much are they selling for? Come on, good old stock exchange. $60? And how much do you want to pay? 62? Go on then. Wow. Okay, the stock price has just taken a dive, which feels like an insta buy to me. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Workers, the amount of workers has gone down by quite a lot. I think that means we need to expand, to be honest. Let's add a bunch more workers, eh? Yes, indeed. Right, now let's have a look and see what that's done to the share price. Well, still down. 51.9. Let's buy more shares. Share price is back up. Don't know what caused the dip in the share price, but everything seems good. Everything's dandy right now. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy to just wait and just earn more cash. I'm making a good amount of cash right now, so pretty happy. Yeah, things are going up Millhouse. Wow, okay, 18.4k, 18k coming in each time. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to aim to try and get like eventually get like 100k coming back in. Let's have a look at this. Sparkling wine, paper heads. I think I'm gonna do it. Yes. Don't outbid me. Yes. There we go. We have sparkling wine, paper heads. You have purchased sparkling wine. Cool. So that's 2 luxuries, I think. I'm running out of time pretty quickly. I thought I had more time, but maybe I didn't. Yeesh. Right. Personal achievements. Got luxury 2 out of 3. So if I buy another luxury within that collection, I will get another star. So I'm looking out for cigarettes and alcohol. Yeah, that'll get me another star, and then that will enable me to do something at the bookcase. Because I can only learn if somebody gives me a star. I'm really bad at motivation, and I can't just go and pick up a book. I need to be rewarded for doing so. So yeah, I'd like to get to another level of bookkeeping if I can, but we'll see. We'll see. Have you thought about working more? Yes, everybody's thought about working more, and they love it. Oh, okay, 67.7. Interesting. What are we at? Excuse the sound in the stock exchange. The people in here are monsters. So 61. I think that's a deal. I think that is a deal. So 67. I agree. Now buy them all back, and I've got more shares. Man, another event. Jeez. Problems with taxes. The State Treasurer of Florida, Elijah Hill, has digs for information related to errors in tax payments. Oh man. So I can bribe him, or I can hope it's a mistake. If I don't do anything, I'll lose 10k, or I could bribe for 5. I'm going to bribe for 5. See what happens. Yeah, there we go. Greasing the wheels yet again. Okay, this guy's offering $69 per share. I'm going to agree, because they're selling with 65 in the stock exchange. Oh wow, look at this. $75 per share. Let's just check that. Because I think that's 67, yeah. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Just slowly increasing my share of the bank. Now, the stock exchange is starting to run out. It's only down at 5% now. So, saying that, we only have 1%. We have 1% of the bank's shares. That's bringing in a decent amount of money for us right now. Whoa, share price down. That makes me want to buy. Let's do an expansion again. if people will agree. He rejected it. Okay. What do you want to do, guys? Do you want to work more? That would give me more money. Let's buy more shares first. While we've got this big drop in the price. Now let's go and vote for working harder. Because I don't think the guys work hard enough at the moment. Yeah, thank you. Now that's tempting, isn't it? Look at that, $71. $71 for the shares. Yes, gonna have to do it. Right. It's just printing money. No, I don't want to donate to the church. Can I do nothing? I don't want to lose reputation. Oh, I'm gonna have to go into church debt. Damn you, church. Wow, look at that. The share price in the bank is just going from strength to strength. Let's look at it over like the year. Yeah, that says it all really, doesn't it? This is when I started buying shares in it. This is it now. This is me constantly voting on that bank to increase the share price. Where are we? Wow, look at that. We're all the way down here at 1.24%. And I'm guessing a lot of these people are people that have bought shares from me. You need credit. Yes, you need credit. You're not available. Why aren't you available? You're not in Florida. I can deal for the ambition. Yeah, let's loan this guy some cash. Hopefully he's not a bad debt. Now I get a reward for this. I kills characters, nullifies characters' diplomacy economic skills, or I can just get loyalty with this congressman. I guess loyalty with a congressman is a good thing. Yeah, okay. So that'll be our first wishmaker thing. So let's look here, wishmaker, yeah, 1 out of 5. This isn't looking good, in all honesty. I don't think I'm going to become the richest person in the game, but definitely not playing the way I'm playing at the moment anyway. I might have to mix things up a bit. I am getting a good amount of money from this bank at the moment. Currently we own 1.24% of the bank, but we've just been buying from the stock exchange, slowly but surely increasing our market share. Let's put a little bit more cash into the bank, and then we can start. Nah, that offer's not good enough. And then we can start looking at maybe diversifying and getting out of banking, because hopefully this will hit like 50k per quarter, and I'd be pretty happy with that. We do have this though, cognac. Yes, I need this. I'm going to participate. Don't outbid me. Don't outbid me. Come on. Yes, there we go. Fantastic. That should be another achievement. Amazing. We have collected alcohol and cigarettes. Everything a good plutocrat could ever dream for. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at this bookcase and no, I'm not going to learn bookkeeping straight away. I'm going to wait for now. Should I go for bookkeeping? Should I put it into something else? What's the best book? What book can I put my skill point into? Like I said, bookkeeping, we're paying less tax. I'm paying a ton of tax right now, 13 grand's worth of tax. So to pay 20% less tax again? That would be good. That would be very, very good. But let's leave it for now. If you have any ideas about where I should put my star, stick it in the comments, and let me know what's your favourite book. What book do you go for first? Like, should I take a loan, or should I go lobbying, or maybe become a criminalistic person? This is criminalistics. amazing. Yeah, let's leave that for now. Let's check up on our opponent. See how much we're losing now. So here he is. Oh, he's worth a lot more than we are. He's doing a lot better now. Eeks. Okay, so we're currently worth 838,000. We're getting close to a mil. We are now middle class. But John Griffin, he is currently worth 968, which means he'll probably be a millionaire net worth before we are. And he is earning a lot more money than we are. He's earning double. So yeah, I think we need to start changing up our strategy a little, and maybe investing into some different companies. The thing I didn't do is go over to, like, I think here, go profitability, and just search for the super high profitable companies, which I probably should have done, because that's telling me if I go here, there is a good old profitable company there, which I should be investing into. So maybe, just maybe, I'll do that next time. But thank you so much for watching this new look at Plutocracy in the latest version. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, remember to leave a like, leave a comment, tell me that you want to watch more of these videos so that I'll actually make them. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and you might see more videos again. Right, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.